about the product Biotin and how I used it to help grow my hair. So for as long as I can remember, I've always had a relaxer. It wasn't until February of 2012 where I decided to go natural. So I was just going to wear weaves until my hair grew out long enough to where I wanted it to grow. It wasn't until I say September of 2013 was when I started taking Biotin and trying to use it to help my hair grow. As of now, I'm taking Nature's Bounty Biotin 10,000 mcg. You can see it right here. It promotes carbohydrate, fat, and protein metabolism. Also, it promotes your hair, skin, and nail health. And it is ultra strength. Now, I also take a B complex vitamin. See it right here. It is high potency with folic acid plus vitamin C, and it also has biotin in it as well. Now, you're probably wondering why I take the B complex vitamin. Well, I'm taking a B complex vitamin because it helps me keep my skin clear. Biotin do cause you to break out, but you won't break out as much if you drink a lot of water, and also if you if you add another vitamin in it. It could be a multivitamin. A B12 is what's recommended, but a B complex vitamin is just as great, and it helps keep your skin clear so you won't have to suffer from the side effects. Now, I've actually benefited from biotin in so many ways. My nails are harder, my hair is longer and fuller and thicker. Also, my skin is more clear. I do have random breakouts here and there, and that's probably because I probably fall off of my water intake, but it does help your skin stay clear. Now, when I first started taking biotin, I was taking 5,000 mcg instead of the 10,000 mcg. Now, the reason why I was taking 5,000 was because I want to say at the time it was on sale, but because I didn't want to take a high dosage, and I didn't know how my body or my skin was going to react to it yet. I was afraid of the breakout, so I did take the B complex vitamin as well, but I believe at the time I was taking the super potency instead of the high potency. Now, when I first started taking biotin, I had a sew-in in, and I had the sew-in in for about 3 to 4 months, if give or take, and my hair grew a lot. Like, I've never seen so much new growth after I took a sew-in out until I took that sew-in out, but I was taking biotin. Now, after that, I had stopped taking biotin, mainly because I want to see how my hair grew without biotin. I want to see if the biotin helped my hair grow, or was it just my hair growing a whole lot because I was drinking a lot of water to keep my skin from breaking out, and because I wanted my hair to grow at the time. And I had 2 sew-ins between the time that I stopped and between the time that I started again. Now, when I stopped, when I say that was in December 2013, right before the beginning of the year 2014, I noticed that I had another sew-in, and I noticed that I didn't have as much new growth when I took my sew-ins down this time. And I keep them in for the same amount of time, but it just wasn't as much as that last time. And I cut my ends. I still drink water, and I was doing everything that I was doing, except for I wasn't taking biotin. So I'm like, this biotin stuff really works. So I end up starting taking it again in September 2014. Now, I had a sew-in in at the time, but this time I only kept it in for about 2 months, because at the time I was just like, I'm over sew-ins. They keep breaking my hair off. Forget it. I don't want to do this no more. So I took my sew-in out, and I've noticed that I had a nice amount of new growth, a lot of new growth. And it was about as much as I had when the first time I started taking biotin. So at this point, I'm believing in biotin. Like, I'm like, okay, this biotin stuff will really grow my hair out. I mean, I noticed it kept my skin clear and my nails were very hard, but like, it was really growing my hair, and it's like thick, full. And I also noticed that my scalp isn't as dry. I have the dry scalp sometimes, but when I'm taking biotin, it's not dry. Like, my hair feels like so healthy. the lighting gets here is a little bad, but my hair is very healthy and it's thick, full, and long, like everything I want it to be. And I've been natural for only about 2 years now, and I've been wearing sew-ins for about that amount of time. Since I've stopped wearing sew-ins, I've noticed that my hair grows quicker. My hair grows, I want to say, maybe an inch and a half every 2 weeks, and I believe it's biotin with the help of coconut oil as well. I don't have a hair regimen, but lately I have been using biotin, B complex vitamin, and coconut oil. Other than that, I don't touch my hair. I would just wet it, do a wash and go, 3-strand twisted. I've rarely straightened my hair. When I do straighten my hair, I try to wait at least, I try to straighten my hair once a month. And I don't want to, it's not that I want to straighten my hair once a month. I only straighten my hair once a month if I feel like straightening. If I don't want to straighten my hair, say December, and I want to straighten it in January, I need to wait at least 4 weeks in between the time that I'm straightening my hair, because I don't want it to get heat damage or anything like that. And also when I dry my hair, I put it on really low heat. So it's so many different factors that contribute to my hair growth, but I've noticed that biotin has been one of the biggest factors so far, well, in my opinion. And I mean, I've been doing the same thing for I don't know how long, but every time I use biotin, I see results. One thing I will say is that biotin is not for everybody. You really have to be dedicated to it and take it, regularly. You need to increase your water intake, and you also need to substitute another B vitamin, like a B complex vitamin or even a B12 vitamin, to help so you won't have breakouts. Even though some people could take biotin with no problem and have no breakouts, or some people could take biotin alone and just drink water and still have no breakouts or really clear skin. It all depends on how your body reacts to it. And one thing that I will say is that it's best to start off with a lower dosage. You don't want to start off with like 10,000 or 5,000. I would even say start off with 1,000. But if you wanted to, you could start off with 5,000. And you just want to make sure you know how your body reacts to something before you start going all out, because you could really, mess up your skin taking biotin, and nobody wants to have acne prone skin. And I already have oily acne prone skin, and biotin does help that. But at the same time, it's because I increase my water intake, and also because I use a B vitamin as well. So overall, I just wanted to share my experience with biotin and how it helped my hair grow. And also, I hope to make more videos soon. Hopefully everybody like, rate, subscribe, anything, to my channel. So I can start making more videos. And, comment below. Let me know what you want to know. Any questions about my hair, anything you want me to elaborate on, just let me know in the comment box below. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.